So, uh, okay, I'm gonna start thinking about all the stuff I need to include in the training. Once I'm done thinking, I'm gonna put a timestamp when I publish the video where you can skip to there. So for the next few minutes, I gotta like sort of wish gonna watch it on stream tonight or something like that. So I was like thinking, but like oh, I think I need to pull up Discord where I talked about it. So yeah, that's what I gotta show him. Okay, um, so first, the first thing is the thing where uh you you lean back and you have to practice that like multiple sets and for a few days. And after you can do that, then um you're you're gonna start either holding added weights while doing it. So dumbbell, or I don't really think I need to show it, but they're over there. Um, like in each hand, and it won't give you scoliosis because that's to the side. It'll just arch your back. But you can just lump your back over afterwards. And uh, then you have to run in place while holding your breath, like as fast as you can. Um, like the fastest I can, like this. And then after that, you have to get a clothing and tie your throat. So here, I have a long sleeve shirt that I'm gonna demonstrate to you. Um, tying my throat. And I'm gonna be able to breathe while this is tied, because I already did this to my throat, ankles, and wrists. So I can't choke myself, even with my throat tied. And then after you tie this, you're gonna wait, and it's gonna feel it's gonna feel like gagging, except without talking, because I was doing that with talking, and there's some bugs in my house going into my mouth. But you're gonna tie your throat and then untie it, and then you're gonna tie it back a few minutes later. The long sleeve shirt, you can tie it better, more knots and stuff, and then it's just a regular knot, like cross over and then go through, then tie. It's a regular knot. But I I still choke because I did this so much. My body's been trained so that sodium is in my natural body fluid. Sodium is a metal, so I'm getting closer and closer to iron, climbing up the periodic table of metals. Normally in people's body, um, that's what I eat a lot. And then uh, after that, um, you have blood pressure control. So you can get your blood pressure taken and you can squeeze, you can flop around with your arm and do stuff. So that's infinite time in the blood vitals test, blood pressure vitals test. And that's if you go to like a hospital or something. But then to have the finger strength of tendons. You you can basically train them by like slicing your your pinky, slicing your pinky, and also training your forefinger, your ring finger, you're holding it back, 'cause it wants to not be able to do this. It wants to not be able to do this. I can do it with two fingers, 'cause I'm the real Darth Maul. And then and then and then you can also with your feet with your feet um you can oh wait, the webcam is coming from that camera. Dang it. That's the problem with Streamlabs desktop. I couldn't change the webcam in the settings. I have to point this lower. Wait, I'll make it. Let me see how I can show this on the webcam. Uh, maybe if I sit, on top of this. I've never done this, where I'm sitting on top of this, and I point this down. Wait, screw it, let me just sit on the floor. Dang, I hit my... Okay, so can you see my feet? Yeah, you can see my feet. You can raise up your toe extensors. This is curling, this is toe extensors when you extend your toes. And you can practice training your toe extensors like that. And with friction socks, like I have the friction socks, you can get the friction socks from the hospital. And I went there. They had weird food. And then, and then it, but you kind of need non-friction socks.